The kids and I are getting ready to have a sleepover tonight. Is that cozy, Colin?
Yeah.
Four, five. She doesn't live in Tennessee.
Having a pet unicorn. Yeah.
The kids and I are getting ready to have a sleepover tonight on our screened-in porch. This is something we did over a year ago when we first moved here, and we haven't done it since then. We've been waiting for the perfect day, for perfect weather during the day, perfect weather at night, and I think it's finally here. We've got all the normal furniture moved off to the side of the screened-in porch. We're blowing up a couple air mattresses and we're getting ready early so you can kind of enjoy the fun during the day and just stretch it out. This is our third week we've spent pretty much at home because of the COVID-19 pandemic that's kind of taken over the world and it's causing everybody to spend a lot of time at home. So we're trying to keep things interesting, not get too bored, and this is our solution for tonight and tomorrow. Sleepover on the screened-in porch. It should be a lot of fun. Hey guys, we have to be careful because now is not the time that we want to have to go to the emergency room. That's like the last place we want to go right now is the emergency room. So we gotta stay healthy and not get hurt on our air mattresses.
Come on, guys. Come open your monkey.
Shay Place sent us these happy nappers, which have been down in our garage. The kids have been eyeing them for a while, so we thought now is the perfect time to open them up because we can use them for our sleepover. What do you have, Maya?
I got a unicorn, and let's see what it looks like as a sleeping bag.
So it's like a pillow to play with.
And how you make? Oh, whoa! It's a sleeping bag.
Ooh!
This is my sleeping bag. Colin, look, you got a monkey with bananas.
And
Oh,
Maya's got a unicorn with rainbows. Is that cozy, Colin?
Yeah, I'm going.
My little monkey. Addie's got a green one. I don't know what it is. Is it a turtle? A frog?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Well, what are the ears like? What is this?
A kangaroo.
A green kangaroo? Is it a monster?
Maybe. Oh, it's just lines. Yeah, it's just. Oh, it looks like a dinosaur. Look at the tail, guys.
Oh, maybe so?
Where's the-
Well, I'm not sure what it is, but is it comfy, Addie?
Yes. I barely fit, but it works.
But it works. You look cozy.
My feet are down here.
So Maya, what have you thought of all this time that we've been spending at home? It's been so different from our normal days, right?
I think it's crazy because on like Tuesday I was like, I should be going to school today and I'm doing homeschool.
I know. It's very strange. We're doing all of our days at home school now. We were going to a tutorial where they went to school on Tuesday, Thursdays, and we did a homeschool on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but now it's all at home. And we're trying to manage Zoom lessons, like lessons on the computer, video lessons, and then our normal homeschool routine, and it can be a little chaotic at times, can't it? Let's see what Addie, what thoughts she has on. So I want them to remember these thoughts because this is a very unique part of their history and my history too. So just on a day-to-day basis, so what are things that have been very different these last few weeks from normally?
Basically, we haven't been going to normal school. We've been doing homeschool like all day, every day. But then also, we usually go play with our friends in the backyard after school.
Yeah.
And now we can't play with them.
Yeah, you guys like yell across the yard hello to each other, don't you?
Yeah.
But you can't get together. We're doing church at home, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. We haven't even like made a trip to like the grocery store or Target or anywhere really. Don't have horseback riding lessons, don't have gymnastics, don't have swim lessons. Everything is canceled.
Yes.
And the weirdest feeling to me is when I look on my phone calendar. I usually always look at the night before just to make sure I know everything that's going on the next day. And literally there's nothing on my calendar for like the next 2 weeks because everything's canceled. Our state, Tennessee, is on like lockdown orders, which means we cannot leave the house basically unless we are doing like essential errands. Like we have to go to the grocery store for food. We are allowed to go on walks and be outside. But other than that, we're pretty much in our home and around our home pretty much all day. I'm trying to take advantage of all this extra time we have together and do things like this, like sleeping over on the screened-in porch that honestly during the year we just don't have time for because their schedules get so busy and packed, and we're traveling and we have school and we have activities. And so I kind of want to do all these things now because I think when we look back on these times a couple years from now, we're really gonna have some really special and like fond memories of when we really bonded as a family and really got to spend time just one-on-one with each other. Well guys, since it's only 3 o'clock and we're not gonna sleep for, I don't know, several hours, do you wanna do something fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? You wanna do something fun, Maya? No way.
I do. What is it? What is it?
We just happen to be very lucky because we are self-isolating in a house
What is it?
that's filled with toys in the basement. We have lots of toys in our basement.
Wait,
so
we could open the toy.
I think I saw something downstairs that you guys would like.
What is what?
I'm gonna get it. You wanna come see?
Yeah? Come on, Colin. Hurry up, guys.
This, I thought.
Puppy!
So this is Puppies Dig It Up Discovery Puppies. And I think you dig up these dog ones and there's puppies inside, Colin.
Yay!
Puppies!
Puppies! Puppies! Puppies!
Maya and Colin are very into anything puppies, and Addy has this thing what she was getting started on. Oh, it's so heavy, I can't even lift it up.
Wait, can I?
A Dig It Up gym set.
Yeah, it has a gem, a huge gem, and a little gem that came in here. I already dug up the little gem, and I got a snowflake obsidian. There's 13 gems you can collect.
So fun. It says there's 12 bones inside.
Ooh, it says 4 and over, but who cares? Colin to do it.
Yes, I'm sure he can do it. That is gorgeous.
You know, I've already dug this part and this part, but I see a second gem in here.
That big gem is so gorgeous that I almost didn't want her to dig into it after. Just want to keep it whole and use it as decoration in your room, but she wanted to dig into it, and I can't blame her because there's actually 12 gemstones inside of it, and they're really pretty.
No, shake it a bit. Shake it a bit.
Maya and Colin, your bones have to soak in the water for 3 minutes, and then they can start chipping away at them. Did you get a puppy?
He brought.
Let me see your puppy, Colin.
Poopy. God. I call him Poopy.
Oh, it's so cute. It's a little white puppy.
The puppy is called a Jack Russell Terrier.
So what's cute, it actually comes with an identification guide so you can identify the different breeds, and that was a Jack Russell Terrier, which were originally bred to hunt foxes.
I see mine. It looks like it may be a Dalmatian.
You think it's a Dalmatian? I don't know. Keep chiseling away.
Brown
Are there
spots?
spots? It might be. It might be.
In the water for a bit.
Clean it off.
I got a tiny Dalmatian.
It does look like the Dalmatian.
Yay.
So it's interesting, our identification guide tells us that Dalmatian puppies don't have spots when they're born, but they develop them when they're about 4 weeks old. I did not know that.
Well, in the Dalmatians, in 101 Dalmatians, they were born with no spots.
They were? I don't remember that. So Colin is on to his second dog bone now.
Hi.
And Addy found something too. What did you find?
Quartz.
Your quartz. That is so beautiful, Addy. I love it, girly.
Yes.
So how many more do you have to find now? 10 more? All right.
Look how cute he is.
Oh, yep, this is the English Springer Spaniel. These are dogs that have high energy and eagerness to please and sweet faces with long ears. And they're known to be highly trainable. And they make good hunting dogs as well. Oh, there's a golden retriever and a Labrador retriever in there and a bulldog and a basset hound. Oh, they all sound so cute.
You found it? Oh, you got, I think you got a black one.
I think Colin got the miniature pinscher. It's so cute and tiny.
Brothers.
They're brothers. And you got another one, Maya?
Yeah, it has like yellow dots.
The basset hound.
Yay, he's so cute.
I'm especially fond of the basset hound because Sandy is a hound dog mix. You girls know that? So it's
Yep.
kind of probably the closest dog related to Sandy, even though that basset Basset Hound doesn't look a lot like Sandy. There are 2 types of hounds. And it says the Basset Hounds are calm, patient, and sometimes stubborn. That sounds like Sandy, sometimes stubborn for sure. Oh, and they have a loud bark. That's definitely Sandy. So while we're talking about hound dogs, I have to tell you the story of how we got Sandy. We weren't in the market at all for a dog. We weren't thinking about getting a dog, but the girls and I were walking to Target one day and PetSmart was next door and they happened to have a rescue out showing off a whole bunch of dogs. Do you remember that, Addy?
Yes.
Yes, and Sandy was so cute. Do you remember her that day?
Yes.
She was the cutest dog and she was so calm, wasn't she?
Yeah, so much calmer than she is right now.
So calm. She was just laying there so sweetly and we thought, oh, she's such a sweet, calm dog. We love her. Let's get her. We thought about it for about a day and we called back and said we wanted to take her. And then we went to pick her up from PetSmart.
Yes. The
next day. We thought we were getting a very calm dog, right, Addy?
Yes.
And we see the lady walking Sandy over to us on a leash. And as they're walking to us, Sandy jumps up on the lady and flails all her binders that she had in her arms all over the parking lot. And I remember we looked at each other like, oh my goodness, what did we get ourselves into? Because what we thought was a calm dog was not a calm dog, was it?
But the strange part was that she wasn't barking at anyone who walked by.
Right.
And now she barks at literally everyone who walks by. So, yeah.
So we like to say that Sandy really fooled us. We thought we were getting her the sweetest calm dog, and she is a sweetie pie, but calm was not how I would describe her. Well, we've moved on from digging out puppies and gemstones, and we're watching some baking shows now. Addy, what show are you guys watching?
Kids Baking Championship.
Kids Baking. They love all the kids baking shows. What are the other ones you guys love?
The best bakers in America and the worst bakers in America.
And what's it? Sugar Rush, isn't that another one?
Yeah, Sugar Rush.
And Nailed It. Oh.
Yeah.
They're very into baking shows, which is making me realize how much I miss being able to eat out at restaurants.
Yeah.
I'm really craving some good Nashville hot chicken right now. I wish I could go to a restaurant tonight for dinner. On the very first day we can get out of the house, where do you want to go eat dinner? What are you missing?
55 South.
55 South? Yes. That's a good.
Oh wait, no, Peter's Sushi.
Peter's Sushi, ooh, that's a good choice too.
Yeah.
Very first time we can leave the house when all the stay-at-home orders have ended, what do you want to do? Like, where would be your first place you would go?
The toy store.
What toy store? Is it any toy store?
Yeah, and the children's museum.
A children's museum, oh that sounds fun too. Where do you want to go? If we could go anywhere right now, where would you go? Would you go to a trampoline park? Or...
Trampoline park.
Yeah, I thought that's what you'd say. Or would you rather go to Chick-fil-A?
No, trampoline park.
Trampoline park. I'm looking forward to going to get Mexican food. It sounds really good right now. Some chips and guacamole and salsa. And then I just want to have friends over again. Like, I'd love to have the neighborhood kids over to play. I'd love to have the neighbors over for dinner. We were starting to have regular spaghetti dinners together and we haven't been able to do that. So I just want to have people over and be able to interact with others. I'm teaching my kids how to play MASH right now, which I'm actually kind of embarrassed to admit that I'm actually doing this, but it was a game that I played a lot when I was a kid, like at school, during like recess and stuff, and I'm introducing my kids to it right now. Now, it's kind of a silly game. It is all about telling your pretend fortune, so it's not real, we don't believe in fortune telling, but it's just kind of a silly game to see what's gonna happen to them in the future, supposedly. Okay. How many kids? One. Okay, what's another possibility? Two, another possibility? Three. Do a crazy one, then do like 10.
Four.
No, do a crazy one. It makes it more fun.
5.
All right, we'll do 5. Now, what state do you think you might live in? I need 4 possible options.
I know yours. It's one of them is Paris, France. Probably.
That's in a different country.
Well, you know what? I take that back. It doesn't have to be a state. It could be a state or a country or a city. So,
I don't know how to speak French, but I do love their macaroons. I'll do Tennessee, Arizona, Tennessee, Arizona.
no, they have to be 4 separate ones, and there's supposed to be a couple crazy ones in there to make it more fun. So I'm gonna put Tennessee and Arizona because you said those. But then I need a fun one. We can do Paris, France.
Yeah, here's France.
Okay, and then one more.
Bogota, Colombia.
Oh, Colombia. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I just remembered it.
She learned about it in Spanish class. All right, next category is pets.
Horse?
Horse, I figured. Horse, pony, dog, and sloth. As you can see, to play the game, you write the word MASH in big letters at the top of the page, and then you come up with all these different categories. So we have what her job would be, what kind of car she'll drive, spouse, do you know what spouse means? Someone she's gonna marry, how many babies or kids she's gonna have, what state she wants to live in or country, and what her pet's gonna be. But you can come up with any categories you want to. Those are ones that we started with because they were the categories I remembered using when I was a kid. And just to be clear, I had her name spouse names that were boys that we do not know. So I didn't want her to pick boys we really know because we're not gonna get into all that. So those are just 4 random names we chose. Now is the fun part. Okay, Addie, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
So I made this spiral thing on my paper while she was watching. She told me when to stop. Now I'm gonna count how many times, well, I don't know how to explain it, but just watch what I do. So basically I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little dots all the way across there. And so if the spiral was bigger, there would have been more dots. So it would have been number like 8 or 9 or 10, but 5 is the number we're gonna go with. So I'm gonna go through this whole list, and every 5th option I'm gonna cross off. So whatever option I cross off will not be her future. And you might be wondering what MASH is. A MASH stands for what type of home she's gonna have as an adult. Is it gonna be M for mansion, an A for an apartment, an S for a shack, or an H for just like a normal house? So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I crossed off horse.
Wait, the pony's still on there. Yay.
And remember, this is all just pretend, all for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no apartment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's not a teacher. 4, 5. She doesn't live in Tennessee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No dog. Maya, can you imagine life without a dog? No. 5. Oh, so we know she's gonna be a pizza baker.
No.
5. She's not living in France. Oh, how does that feel? She's never been to France, but you love macaroons. You could get macaroons other place besides France, though.
Yeah, but France has the most delicious.
How do you know? You've never been there. You just know?
Yeah.
4, 5. Oh, you have a sloth! A pet sloth! 5, having more than one kid. 4, 5. Boom! The board is done, Addie. Can you read your fortune to us?
Yeah, this is completely not what I was expecting. I would live in a normal house. I would be a pizza baker as a job. I would drive around a Jeep. And my spouse,
A Jeep?
A Jeep. And my spouse would be Jake. And then babies, 3.
3 babies.
I'm gonna be living in Colombia.
And what's your pet?
Sloth.
A pet sloth. That is basically how you play MASH. You never did that at school, girls, yet? All right, Maya, do you want to round?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Maya's fortune is going to be. Maya, your board's ready to go, girly.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's more fun when you give at least one kind of crazy answer, because then it can make your fortune a little bit more crazy and a little bit more fun. So think about a crazy answer.
Teacher.
A teacher, okay.
Swim lesson teacher, so I could be in the pool for all day.
Pets, Maya.
Unicorn.
Unicorn, that's a good one. Now it's time for her to tell me when to stop.
Stop.
7, 8.
Addie's gonna do the crossing off honors, so she's gonna cross off every 8 thing that we listed.
Donut baker.
Aww.
Oh, you're not a donut baker, Maya?
3, 4. Nope.
Aw, no Hawaii either.
No volcanoes though.
3. You're not living in Tennessee.
Is Tennessee where you wanted to live?
5, 6, 7, 6, 8.
Living in Arizona. So, back.
1, 2. You're having a pet unicorn.
Yeah, I'm having a unicorn.
Maya's fortune is complete. You want to do the honors and read it off yourself, Maya? Apartment.
Apartment.
What's your job?
Horse riding instructor.
Horse riding instructor. Okay, what's your pet?
Unicorn.
Where do you live?
Arizona.
What car do you drive?
Navigator.
Spouse is Caleb.
Caleb.
And then you're having blanked children.
1,000.
1,000 children it is!
Well, and that's how you play MASH. Silly game for sure, but it helps pass the time, right guys?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna lean in together because we're gonna go ahead and sign off right now. We're gonna go enjoy our sleepover soon. It's getting darker and darker.
And then we get to rest more.
Yay! Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Tic Tac Toy Family. What do we say, girls?
XOXO.
Bye!